Is this it? It doesn't seem like a safe room. And where are the buttons? Is this like the one scene from Terminator 3 or 4, where they go to the bunker and think that they can prevent the apocalypse, but in truth it was just the only safe place to survive it? Kerf, what is this place? We can't see any buttons. Oh, they were tricked. This is not a surprise. Cannot be deactivated. So are we... Apologies. Please escape as quickly as possible. Go with the flow. Telechat is sad. Telechat. Let me pet you, little girl. Okay, that sounds way too creepy. I meant little Melusine. There was just an explosion, and it's so deep underwater, Kerf wouldn't want you running right back into danger. I shouldn't act like this. I wanted to give her a head pet to console her, or what's it called, never mind. Didn't he say the self-destruct mechanism couldn't be shut off? He lied. The music is totally ruining this scene. Dum 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 dum. He can already think like that. He could. He can no longer. He learned about what Dr. Moss did for him. Turns out I'm useless after all. If only I were more competent. Comfort, that's what I was looking for. I wanted to pet her head to comfort her. A head pet, yosh yosh. Maybe I could have helped him break the protocols, and we wouldn't have had to come here. But the letter might just have been the final push. I may never understand it. Anyway, thank you. And I know that what we should do next. Catch that awful scoundrel Jenck. He must be tried for his crimes. Oh yes, we are going to catch him. And just like that, you and Talachat return to the court of Fontaine and start hunting for the dastardly Jenck. Surprisingly, despite several days of intense investigation, he's gone. It seems like Jenck had vanished from the eyes of men. No one had seen him, nor had any news surfaced. Up until one day, Editor-in-Chief of Razia sends you a message requesting to meet in the city. So, this is the end. Ah, you're finally here. It turns out that we don't know our own people well enough. This allowed an employee to create some serious trouble. I offer my sincerest apologies, especially to you, Agent Talachard. It's not your fault if Razia. Right now, the important thing is that we stop that odious scoundrel. By the way, you were so anxious to meet us. Is it because he contacted you? Trussed up. What does trussed up mean? Beaten up? Probably. So someone, probably the Harbinger he worked with, let him out to dry. We're still not sure. By the time he was found, he seemed to have lost his mind. He didn't react to any external stimuli at all. He was just kneeling on the stage of the opera Pericles. He looked like a doll. They found that his tongue was missing. Well, he can still write. I mean, he could if he hadn't lost his mind. His tongue! Oh my, that's terrifying. Was it Hannibal Lecter? The Mason Gardenage also discovered a note in his mouth. This is really turning into a horror movie. Something to the effect of making amends to you. Your names were written on the paper. Seems like the person who was backing him wants to apologize. Yes, the Harbinger. It appears that they don't want to make enemies out of you. Or maybe they feel quite strongly about what happened to... I don't think so. Those are the only possibilities I can think of. They just don't want to mess with a traveler. As far as I know, traveler could be stronger than even the Archons. I mean, okay, he needed a bit of help against the Raiden Shogun. The person behind him. Person remembers Jenck said, Harbinger. Though we don't know who the judge is. So that's what happened. Talachard is happy again, because the evil editor Jenck will no longer pose a threat, nor will he speak any evil again, ever. Though I didn't catch him personally, at least I feel like he finally paid the price for his crimes. He paid the almost ultimate price. I mean, he's still alive, but his life has no meaning anymore. He's just a shell. Since all of your names are in the paper, the Mason Gardenage will probably want to pay you a visit. I'll go over right now and explain everything so that they won't bother you. Thank you, little Melusine. Finally, I hope the case can end here. We got all the loose ends tied up. Would you mind going back to the newspaper with me? That makes me feel much better. Let's go. But I wasn't joking at all, you know. I will work very hard and do my best in the Maréchal de Phantom. That's wonderful. Paimon is happy for you. We fixed Sir Arthur. He's better than before. By the way, Paimon still doesn't know what kind of bird Sir Arthur is. A pelican. You can tell by this large thing over here. You mean the kind of bird that's an amazing... Are you jealous? That doesn't seem like it has anything to do with the newspaper at all. I have an idea, but it's hard for me to translate it in English. Something about getting your mouth too full. Maybe he felt it's cuter that, say, a crow or blackbird... Cuter than. You just had to put it in there, right? Hey, Euphrasia, you know... You kinda resemble a pelican hiding food in its pouch right now. She's still stuck in her animation. She's like, I wasn't done yet. I don't care if you switch to the next character. Truly sorry about it. But that was when I asked him, what kind of person is Agent Telechild? What? I added what Agent Curve said to... Based on my analysis, will be the best agent in Maréchal de Phantom. Surely he will be the most creative one. She! I meant she. Maybe back then he already learned too. It's a promise. Crow or blackbird? Quest completed. Murder! Murder most foul. 3 bodies have been discovered in the west side of the former Fontaine Research Institute. But the fishtail and red bull insignia of the Borgia family. Core overheating. Help, help.